This is a brand new 2011 Mazda CX-9 Touring all-wheel drive. The color of this car is the Dolphin Gray. There's been a ton of people that have been ordering this color because of the metallic that's in the paint, which you can probably see there, and with it just being a nice neutral color. The wheels that are on here are 18 inches. That's a standard wheel that you're going to find on the Touring model. This vehicle has these key features right here. You're going to see that it's going to have the 6 CD player with the audio system. A couple of the key factors of that is going to be the 4.3 liter 4.3 inch multi-informational display, which has the rear view camera, and it also has the Bluetooth with the streaming audio. The smart key is awesome, and I'm going to demonstrate a few of these features here shortly. Well, this is the smart key here. This is more than just a key. It's a proximity key you can leave in your pocket, and it has so many features that you're going to be so excited that you stuck around and looked at that we'll go ahead and show those again in just a few minutes. The Moonroof with Bose system. Just learned recently that this Bose system, they look for a sweet spot in all 3 rows of this car. That means that no matter where you sit in this vehicle, you're going to expect to find the very best sound quality, and they have a system called the Center Point, which is awesome. Now this here is, again, your proximity key. If you push this button here, it's going to lock all your doors. Now if you push it once, it unlocks this, but if you push it the second time within a short period of time, it's going to unlock your back doors too. So hopping into the car, this specific vehicle again has the Bose system. You can have the insignia right there on the side door. It's on both sides. You also have the standard stuff that you should expect on a vehicle like this, which is the power windows with the power door locks over here, and also the power side view mirrors. You got your window lockout down here. You also have the insignia down on the floor mats, which is nice. And on this vehicle here, you have the little gas cap thing with fuel getting to estimated to be up to $5 a gallon. That's a nice feature to have. It locks your little door so people can't get to your fuel easily. This here is your power seat. It's a non-memory seat on the Touring model, but you still have those great functions. And this is an inflator for your lumbar support. You can get yourself really, really comfortable in this car, which is great. The seats also have safety, which is the SRS airbags. This is going to help protect the side of you. And then on the front, you don't have the emblems any longer, but in the front, right here, in the pillar, and also in the back pillars across the way, and also in the back, they have the side curtain airbags, which is phenomenal. Now, inside the car, this little tag here is going to have all of the audio stuff that you're looking for. This also has Bluetooth, which would be your pickup and your hang up button here. The mode is going to get you through like AM, FM, CD, auxiliary. I'll bring you right over to the display here. There's your buttons that you'd be pushing on this, whereas in the other, on the steering wheel, you just push the mode button and it'll get you through all of them. Now that's a great looking display. I'm going to turn this vehicle on so you can see what's going on. There we go. So you have that great Mazda emblem that pops up. The audio is turned off. Now here's the coolest part. When I put this car into reverse, I now get to see what's behind me. Can you see that? That is phenomenal. If you were parked really close or trying to back into a parking place, you can see everything behind you. It gives you a pretty good idea as to how close you're getting to the car. And I used it just to back this vehicle out from where it was parked, and it worked very, very well. And I was scrunched between 2 cars. Now the other little dials that are down here, this has the automatic control here. Now for the husband-wife team, or if you just have other people that want a dual mode, you can push this in. That'll allow you to change the temperature on both sides of your car. So this will be for the passenger side, and this will be for the driver's side. Now, one of the greatest features in the Northwest is the heated seats. Now it does have the high-low system, so you can burn yourself up. You can go at a lower dose of heat right here, or you can just leave it completely off. These are leather heated seats inside the Touring model. This is also the same seating that you'd find in the Grand Touring model too, so there's no difference there. It's just that you actually get to save a few dollars if you're not too concerned about navigation and having larger wheels or xenon lights. Now the display on this is very nice. When you have the lights turned on, it does dim down, but they do have an override button right up here on the left. So if you're an owner of this car and no one showed you that when you purchased it, now you know. For the rest of this vehicle, let's go ahead and pop out. I'll show you what's going on. I'm going to show this to you too. That is your moonroof that's up there. Absolutely sweet feature to have. And while we're talking about that, let me turn this car back on for a moment. I'm going to roll down all the front two windows. I'm also going to look up here and I'm going to open your moonroof. You can see it opening now. Now this is the other thing of the advanced keyless entry system that you're going to want to see. I turned the vehicle off completely. We're getting out of the car. And how many times has this happened to you? Maybe you didn't leave the window all the way down, but maybe someone on the passenger side didn't close theirs all the way. Maybe the moonroof you forgot to close. Well, you can walk up to this car and you can push this button and hold it. And when you do that, it's now going to roll up your windows and it's going to close your moonroof. Now the keyless entry on the normal car isn't going to do all that for you, but this specific one does. Now in the back, you have plenty of space. Let me unlock this car again. Plenty of room to put your kids, your family, and so on. There's plenty of space back here. This also has the tracks on the floor. You can see that the other seat is further up than this one here. That's because we use this little lever down here to bring the seat forward. There we go. And now you got this way forward. And in the back, you got plenty of space back there too. So the room in this car is fantastic. Obviously, you're not going to need that much room for the back seat, the very back seat. So you'd move that center seat back once again. In the back here, just for another safety feature, which we found to be really kind of cool, is that there is this system on here. You see that little spot that has a hold down button? That's to bring your door down. Now let's just say that you did that. So I'm going to push this button here, or you did it up front with the other button, and this comes down and you don't want to pinch yourself or hurt yourself. It has a little back up there, so that's a safety feature. So if you had either your arm sitting in here, if you had kids down here where they're leaning into the car still trying to get stuff, and it came down, it would feel that someone's there and it would open back up for you. That's the design of it. They all have pressure points. This here is how you'd close it back down if you were just going to push it. You can tell what it's doing right there. Absolutely amazing what this car can do. Now this is, again, the Touring all-wheel drive. The MSRP on this vehicle you saw earlier was $36,112. The rebates on this is fantastic. You just want to take a look at any of the Mazda dealerships. Hopefully you've learned something today that you wouldn't have learned if you were to go on the lot or research the car yourself. This is, again, the Touring all-wheel drive, and has the Bose with moonroof package on it. Thanks for watching.